Hello, everybody. Good evening. The time is 9:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hello, hello, hello. I want to give a big shout out for some YouTubers that I watch. The DUI guy. What the hells? RD on the scene. Kern County Crime Watchers. JBG, Johnny B. Good Travelers. JBG Travelers. He's a truck driver. I want to thank all the truck drivers out there. If that wasn't for the truck drivers, people, we wouldn't have any clothes, TVs, computers, homes, stuff like that. So give a big shout out to the truck drivers. Thank them for their service. And thank your veterans for your service. Donate to Wounded Warriors. Donate to St. Jude's and the Shriners because they take care of the children who are sick from cancer and other things. So, you check with your local. Hell, what's up? I'm just waiting for the FedEx guy to show up tomorrow, somewhere between 10 and 5, the time limit, you know. And I got a special play toy coming in. You can go on Amazon or Walmart. It's a studio mic with the V8 black box. Yep, it's a studio mic with that little arm, it stands out. I guess the mic is what, a BM 800 or something like that. And the soundboard, you hook it to your computer. You can hook it up to your cell phone. Uh, you have reverb on it, mic gain, and you can do a bunch of stuff. I've been watching a bunch of YouTube videos, you know, but some of them, not in English. When they talk about cell phone, they said cell phone or a laptop or this or that. That's all you can understand. Then if you look up the V8 sound card thing, it's like a little black box. You got two big knobs on it. One's your reverb, and the other one's for your volume. Then you got a bunch of buttons. You got cheering and clapping, and you could change your voice, sound like this, real deep voice, or you sound like a little kid. I'm going to be playing with it. Well, it's a family that lives close to me. I'm not going to mention their name, but if you look at Walmart for the studio mic with V8 sound card or Amazon, it'll show you about what it looks like. And like I say, I'm going to play with it on YouTube. Make sure it works. I'm going to have to have it on my computer. Then I might have to listen to it on my cell phone. See if I got everything hooked up right. You can hook up like one of them electric organs to it where you can play. You all wouldn't like my music on the organ or guitar, stuff like that. And you got the other microphone that got the big phone jack on it, whatever they call that. You can have one of them. But, people's out there trying to help out, you know. I say I got to over 4,000 watch hours. I say I got that. But I just don't have the subscribers. I need 1,000 subscribers. Hello, whoever's on here. And people, what's up? Well, tomorrow's Monday. I got to make a trip to the hospital. I'm okay, but I got to go, and the vampire's going to take some tubes of blood. That's tomorrow. And I think it's Friday, I go to a first time doctor in New Albany at geologist or something that starts with a G because I got problems with my throat. And I don't think it's cancer, but they evaluate me. If I figure it might need to be spread open. It could be cancer. I don't know. I won't find out until Friday. But after that, then they make another appointment to this kind of hospital. If you know where IUS is in New Albany, it's on Grantline Road. That's where this doctor is. But you come off of 265 going, I guess, west. You get off there at Grantline Road, come up the ramp, and you go down to turn to your right. You go down, you drive all back there in the boondocks, and which I would have. I drive there, but my son would have to drive back because they knock you out of the cold as cold cucumbers. They run that scope or whatever they have to do to open it up or just see in my throat. The way my son explained to me, I got to fill papers out to evaluate me and maybe look down in my throat with a little flashlight and see, before they recommend me going over to that hospital. So that's what I'm looking forward to Friday. Stop that. You done in the doghouse anyway, cop picker. Alexi was up on my chair. That's where I got my humidifier. She jumped down, took it with her, and broke it. Because I went to fill it up, and the bottom broke off. I probably get some crazy glue and probably glue it back, I think. I don't know how crazy glue would hold up to water. I'm hoping everything goes well. I keep you all people informed of what's going on. And, you know, I like keep everybody informed. I'm kind of like, what the hell? This is a story about my life in the country, being a city boy for 65 years, and had to move because the crooked mayor we had back there then. If you all know Duke of Hazzard, you know Boss Hogg. He was kind of like him a little bit, like Boss Hogg. And would I ever go back to the city after living out here? No. It's nice and quiet. I got them outside cats. When it's summertime, I'm out there sitting in the chair. They're up on my lap. And Mama Blackie, if I got canned food, she'd get up there and she'd eat it off the regular knife, not a sharp one, you know, that you can use, like maybe cut your bananas, it's not sharp, so she won't get hurt. She gets it off of there. And Midnight, the black and white outside kitty cat, like I said, I don't know if that's a boy or a girl. I know my son got a humidifier. He fills from the top. This one you fill from the bottom. And I might look at Amazon because my son loves mine. But I should have knew better because this is not the first time the cat's knocked it out of the chair. I should have put it on the floor. You know, that's my fault. But I had it over a year, so it paid for itself. You can put like a Vicks liquid in there, or it got on the side where you can put those little like sponges thing into the side, like lavender. I've kind of missed that, but I see one that Vicks put out. It's about 13, $15, something like that from Walmart. But I might look at Amazon and see what they had. So I'm trying to find my cell phone where I could look look it up. I see my cord, but I don't see my cell phone. A dumbing me. I always keep it plugged in and stuff like that, but I have to turn it on and all this. But I think, you know, instead of a table, I might get two big totes, sit over there and take the clothes out of my dresser because that'd be easier to get to. Set two, get two of them, set one on top of each other. That's about the right height. You know, that's something I'm thinking of doing. So, ah, Humidifier. Humidifier. No, 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 no. Oh Lord, this one's $35 or $44. There's one $27. 2.5 cool mist ultrasound air humidifier, $27. There's another one, $29. The one that I see for $29.99 is the top deal. Was it Levote? That's not a bad one. Man, I don't need it foggy in there because I turn this up high. It gets kind of foggy in here. Oh, $30. That's not in my budget. But oh, there's one for $200. Nope. There's, man, they got some fancy ones. Let's see. Let's try this one. Vicks humidifier. No. VIC. Well, I can't spell today. VICK. Boy, that ain't cheap. Here's one. Vicks warm steam vaporizer small to medium rooms, 1.5 gallon mist, about $17. I want pads and I see what the accessories. Huh. For $10 more, I can get, stuff that help me breathe at night, helps relieve coughing. That'll help the kitty cats. I might look into that. Sounds, display, notifications in this thing. I guess I have to go on my computer and turn off these notifications I'm getting. Dee dee. Let's see, I got one notification. I gotta look it up. Something in Scott County. It's not there. I wonder what happened to it. A lady got arrested in Scott County. I guess a drug addict. She's a very good looking girl. So some of your people it's new on here are sitting back. I want to give you two young girls credit for coming and telling your side of the story. It's Ashley and her sister Samantha for telling people your side of the story and letting people know about Lyra Preston, your ex stepmom. She is a con artist. And it takes love. And Ashley and Samantha, I don't think that's Samantha that comes on YouTube. It's not your fault that you've been getting abused. And you need to get your story out there. Tell more people. You know, and I've shared some of your videos to let people know what you all went through. And Ashley, that one you done in your bedroom, that tore me up. I cried along with you when you cry and you turn your microphone off or your camera off where they wouldn't see you cry. It takes love to heal what you're going through. The more people you tell it won't happen to you, you're helping other people that's dealing with the same stuff that you and your sister went through. So, you know, your stepmom, she's the devil. She's a con artist. You know, I want to thank you for telling your side of the stories. And the other people at your family that she's trying to scare them. And people, you need to tell your side of the story. And let's stop that liar, Preston. Because she is a liar and a con artist, a cheat. And I was listening to What the Hell's tonight where she filed paperwork to run for Otters Creek Council. And she $168,000 a year. That got to be wrong. Where does she get that kind of money if that's the truth? You know, what the hell's got the paperwork? Because it's a public record. And there's no way. Maybe by being a con artist, yeah, but as she getting food stamps, this and that, she has to report that on the income. Just like that $7,000 she got to pay for the lawyer. She has to report that. That's income. Any money she receives, that counts as income. I know what Indiana would do. They take your food stamps away, your Florida insurance, hospital insurance, and all this. That's what Indiana would do. And people that's out there that's listening, I know there's other people probably listening. Tuesday is all Otters Creek Town Council meeting. I just wonder if Liar Preston and John Crook will show up. You know, I'm not a betting man, but I know she's watching What the Hell, them talking to the sheriff's department, this and that. They arrest her if she shows up. You know, I know she's that stupid. They probably figure it's a lie. Since they got a PO against them, how come the Lever County hasn't taken the gun away from John Crook? It's sitting underneath the seat on the co-pilot's seat. Why don't they take the gun away from him? Also, does he have a CCW permit? You know, there's a whole lot of questions that needs to get answered. You know, it's it's going to be funny Tuesday. I see the council meeting. I think what 6 or 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I believe, and watch it and see if she shows up. That to me, that'd be the best thing for the child. If she's there and John Crook is there, and the the little girl, a toddler, 4 years old, toddler, that means CPS would be called in. And when CPS comes in, they take the child away from her because they both would be going to jail. And if you watched What the Hell's last month, she told the sheriff's department that her lawyer told her to be there. Okay, what she did, Liar Preston? She threw her lawyer under the bus so he'd be a witness to what the hell's. So, you know, will any lawyer take her case now? Probably not. And I've been watching other videos. She's trying to calm people to pay her electric bill. Don't Florida have people that will help you out to pay on your electric bill or your gas bill? But she ain't got none of it, you know. But how can you have a $900 electric bill? And you got to have a water bill. That should be, I guess, around $15, I guess, $20. I'm just guessing because my water bill is around $14 a month. So, I don't know. It's strange, you know, as Ashley and Samantha talk about how they was abused by their stepmom and the other kids, family members coming out. She's threatening them with raping that little girl, which is a lie. That's all she does is lie. That liar Preston, you know, because she is a liar. Somebody in the family got CPS records because they're adult at the time that happened. So they got them. They gonna use it in court against her. She lied on her application. Found out she had a felony conviction. Well, not conviction. It was dropped down to a misdemeanor. And I like that picture I showed you, I guess, yesterday when it was her and Judge Aho like they was loving on each other. Maybe that was the prostitute that he defended before he became a judge. Could that be possible? And I've listened to them court deals. He could do 10 cases in an hour. Man, that been over 20 hours, and he still ain't had this case settled. That court of appeals, it'll take weeks, months, and maybe years. But since they're getting all this heat from your all people out there, they might move it up to the top of the deal. And Jeremy got a GoFund to help pay for his lawyers. He didn't set up another YouTuber, which you heard Jeremy talk about it, I think, tonight. He's in Ohio. And I guess he filed some more papers on Liar Preston and that other person or something. And that federal lawsuit, she ain't got no money, you know, but the courts, I believe, will step in and take everything. Take her Jeep Gladiator and the property and all this, you know, and sell it. How is she paying the property taxes? At least for your all people. At least you all people got the fish and wildlife. She corrected those turtle problems that you see they done. But what will happen, people, if she did get arrested? What will happen to them turtles? That part of Florida is too cold for them. They need to go to a warmer climate, maybe a zoo. I think they'd be better off in a zoo. I guess Florida got some zoos down there, I guess. They probably be better off. That's only my opinion. And I want you all to say prayers for Ashley and Samantha, which is Liar Preston stepchildren. You need to send your love and prayers to them for what they went through. Because you go to YouTube, type in Ashley's name, you'll see her YouTube videos. I think there's 3 parts, then maybe 4 parts. But the last one I saw, she was in her bedroom. Her stepmom had to either work or left her at an apartment. To me, I think Liar Preston pimped her out. She was molested when she was young. She called 911, the police and all that did not believe her. You have to watch that video. I know what I like to do, but it's not up to me. It's up to God. That SOB get everything coming to him. So would Liar Preston. also known as the Turtle Lady. And the DUI guy tonight talked about that court case that he went to. Was it the Johnny Depp or whatever he is, the pirate, and her? And I didn't know that, but she tried to cut his finger off. She's nuts too. And even the doctor described the medicine that she's supposed to take off. In that video, you heard him walking away from her, which that's a good gentleman. Walk away from her. She's sitting there, I love you, this and that. If you love somebody, you don't treat them that bad. You women, you do get abused by men, but this man got abused by a woman. But there is men that gets abused by women, but they don't report it. But you women out there, it's not your fault. I will make it a point. It's not your fault. Well, sometimes it is if you cheated on your husband. But I blame it on your husband for not taking care of his homework. But people, if you hear it, you see it, you call the police and report it. I know you don't want to get involved in something like that. What would happen if that lady was to die knowing you could stop it? Police officers now getting more involved in training. You all get excused. You run into a doorknob or you run into a door, you fell down the steps. Uh-uh. That's, they know. They know. I would know because I've seen it in my lifetime. Like I said, I'm 70 plus years old. I live on a fixed income between $800 and $900, but I live on the budget. There's things I love to have. I love to have a better computer, but I ain't got $1,800 for a gaming laptop. You gotta have a good graphics card because this computer I got here, it's an HP, about maybe 5 years old, give or take a little. It won't let me run Prison Live Studio. It says HDR not compatible. I see some games I like to play, but you need all that extra stuff sometimes to play. Last name is Cartwright. CartWrght, just like it's in YouTube there. It says Tom Cartwright 4375. And if you remember on Sundays, you had the Ponderosa on TV, the Cartwright family. You had Ben, Adam, Hoss, Little Joe, and Hopsing. Dad was Ben. My brother was Adam. I was Hoss. Little Joe was my sister. Hopsine was my mother. You know, like I tell you, people, I'm not perfect. I've done some things in my life that I'm not proud of. You know, I was a bad boy when I used to drink alcohol and do drugs. But thanks to God's help, I've been sober 25 plus years. See, up here, you got to have the willpower. You can stop drugs and alcohol. Families, if you smoke cigarettes, your children going to see that. Some states, if you're smoking in a car and you got kids, it's illegal. Secondhand smoking in some states. I believe Indiana's like that. And see a father or mother lay a pack of cigarettes down. Say you might go to the bathroom or go to the kitchen and get something. Your child will steal a cigarette or two from you. That happens because I've done it when I was young, when I went to see Grandpa and Grandma. And he smoked cigars. I might steal two of them and bring him back home and go out walking somewhere and smoke a cigar and got sick as a dog. Just like if you got alcohol in the house, your kids are still the drink. You know, that does happen, people. So we need to break that chain, abuse. You kids see you two fighting all the time or arguing back and forth. And they gonna think that's what they supposed to do when they get married. So, let's break that chain. To help you with drugs is ask God to help you. Because it's all up here. You got to have the willpower. I got faith in you all that you can quit this. And, anything's possible. You put your faith in the right place. You women that get abused by your mate, God will help you. There's people out there to help you. I know you've been threatened to get killed or your children to get killed. I've always been taught what is the best interest of your children. You kids don't need to see a control freak. And your kids see how he's treating you. They're going to think that's what they're going to do. If you got a boy or a girl can be a control freak. It's time to break that chain. And sometime between 10 and 5 p.m., I guess that's when FedEx should deliver it. Since it's sitting there in Clark County at their warehouse, they might, you know, get here while I'm at the hospital letting the vet part take some blood. Yeah, people, I said I got to go to the hospital. I'm okay, but I got to do some blood work for my sugar doctor. They want to know what my ALC is, plus how my kidneys and liver is doing because of the medicine that we all take. You know, you got to have blood work done about a week before you go to the doctor and all this. So I got to do that tomorrow around 8, 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock, probably be the best. But it depends when I wake up. So then Friday, I have to go to a doctor for the first time in New Albany on Grantline Road. It's not a gynecologist, something, I guess, to look down your throat or find out all the medicine you're taking. I guess they check to see if it's cancer or whatever. I don't know what I'm in for except what my son tells me. Then they probably set up appointment for me to go to the north end of Grantline Road out by IUS Southeast, I think it is. There's a little hospital out there. They're like throat doctors. They scope your throat or open your throat or make it wider. Because there's some things I can eat, I'd be okay. I don't have my teeth in, but you learn to get it real fine. Sometimes there might be a piece get caught in my throat. Because I know, because it's like air bubbles, It might last 5 minutes. It has gone as far as 3 to 4 days. I couldn't eat nothing. I couldn't drink nothing. You know, you know, it's okay if I couldn't eat nothing. And I try to drink water, kind of flush it out or throw it back up. I'm sorry if I'm making you sick. I'm saying throwing up, but it happens sometimes to everybody, you know. And when it gets warmer, I would do more out in my yard. You know, I might have to get me a gallon of gas, put in my push lawnmower since it got the back catcher on it where I could pick up some of those leaves and grind them up or put them in the pile where I can burn them, stuff like that. So that'd be something that think of, that I have going to do. I haven't even checked my Powerball Mega Million ticket. I guess I could do that tomorrow while I'm waiting on the FedEx guy or lady guy or whatever. I hope it's a good looking girl because they do have a few of them. But I'm going to set my laptop down because I got to make a outhouse call if I get up. Man, that's one thing I hate. When I lay down, all the kitty cats lay on me or they lay so close I can't get up. So I'll close this down a little bit. Take my microphone off where I can go to the outhouse. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. be back. Oh. Oh. Boy, usually you all got cat food still in the pan. You know, I put enough cat food to last you all day and all night, and you still got to eat it all, like it's your last meal for the day. I'm back, people. You know, I think some of the medicine I take, I got a feeling it has water pill in it. Oh, I got to use my phone. I got to check my email and see what that's about. Maybe it's, oh, who gifted me a free membership for a month? Oh, the expert. Thank you, expert. The expert, if you all don't know him, I do mention um, MG Law, you know, the expert, the expert community. And you got to watch MG Law. He's on there. If you want to know which one's the expert, if you all watch it, he's always got his sunglasses on, you know. Hey, your expert fans, can you help me get 1,000 subscribers? I know I don't talk about much. Sometimes it's stupid crap that don't affect you and stuff. I got people out there helping me. Have Gun Real Travel. I remember that. He's still on TV. You know, you don't need cable TV to watch him. If you got the internet and got a smart TV, you still can watch them. If you got a good outside antenna and you pick up your local TV station, if you got one of them old outside TV antennas, maybe up on the rotor, you get the cable coax, but then they got a reducer since they got wire nuts, the transformer, whatever you call it, you can hook up your cable wire to it. And you can watch your local TV stations. Have gun will travel. I like the little car that he has. Got the little horse thing on there. You play chess. I can never get the hang of playing, you know, chess. I can play checkers, but chess I've tried, and I just couldn't get the hang of who moved first, this or that. I even tried it on a computer or my cell phone where you play against the computer, and I couldn't get the hang of it. I believe when I was in school back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, they had a chess club, but I'm not smart enough to do stuff like that. I did do one of the teacher had a class in judo. I read books about karate because Bruce Lee, if you all remember Bruce Lee and his good looking wife and his two kids, a boy and a girl, the boy died just like his dad was murdered, but I say they was murdered, but that's only my opinion. I love Bruce Lee. And if you all remember the TV show they had, they called The Green Hornet. And I think he went by Kato, I think, on The Green Hornet. Yeah, but I'm thinking Have Gun Real Travel is on one of these local TV stations. Like here, we got WAVE. They got like channel 31, 32, 33, and 34. That's WAVE TV out of Louisville. Then we got WHAS. That's channel 11. You got 1 through 1 through 4, 1 through 6. Then you got your PBS station, which is 15. Then you got channel 21, which I think is WBNA or something like that. Then you got channel 24. I forget what station runs that. Then you got WLKY, which is channel 32 here local, which you got 3132. I think there's either 4 or 6 of them. I'm not sure. Then you got WDRB, which that's channel 41. They got, I think, I think, either 3 or 4 digital channels, like 41.1, 41.2, 41.3, and I think 41.4. I'm not sure on it. Then you got channel 58, I think, is WBKI, I think. They got 6 channels, digital channels. And on Tuesday, about 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays, that's PM, and you got the Count that's there in Las Vegas that does these fancy cars, motorcycles, fancy paint jobs. I like watching him. I like some of them old cars. I know it's only reruns on TV, but I like watching them. And, I like some of them old shows. Like I watch MASH. I like Perry Mason. I like Matlock. That was Perry Mason and Matlock. The other one my mom used to watch is Dick Van Dyke and Diagnosed Murder. And also, I like to watch, let's see, now I done forgot the other shows I watch, but if you got the internet, people, and you got a smart TV, you have Pluto. That's free shows, movies, and everything on Pluto. If you like CSI, you got three of them on there. CSI Las Vegas, CSI Miami, and CSI New York. They're three different channels, but they're right next to each other. I like watching them every day. Okay, Alexi, I lay down where you can get back to loving Daddy again. So people, like I say, you watch MG Law. You got the expert on, but expert got his own YouTube channel. You go to subscribe to his channel. And when you see him, he always got his sunglasses on. You see him on MG Law, which MG Law, the guy's in charge of it, he's a lawyer. Sometimes Megan Fox is on there. I want to thank your people that gave me a 1 month membership to the expert. God bless you. That means I got three of them so far. I got one for What the Hells. Uh, I'm not going to mention the other guy's channel because he does have some good stuff, and I think for public safety, now I got one for the expert. You need to go watch the expert. Subscribe to his channel. And some of you on here, it's new. I got a new play toy coming tomorrow. Sometime between 10 and 5 p.m. by FedEx. That another YouTuber saw me out that recognized me. That's okay. The family's a good person. What they did, you know, they order uh, a studio mic and a VA card. You can look it up at Amazon or Walmart. You see it. The VA8 box is a little big knob on it for your volume. On the right side, you got your big knob for your revert or echo or revert, I guess. Then it got some other buttons and stuff like that. And the studio mic, you get the arm where you can stretch it out. It got I guess, the spider web where you can stick the microphone through it. And you got I guess they call it the spec protector you put in front of it.